Hey guys, it's Fred, Sheila McCoy, Hatfield McCoy Museum, fredmccoy.com. Sheila's behind the camera.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great evening.
Rhea,
Come.
I hear her back there walking. It's gonna be a short video.
Okay.
And was sent an article, but I'd already seen it earlier in the day. And it's never ending, but gives us material to talk about.
There you go.
For this channel on the museum part, on the Hatfield McCoy history part. They had a picture of Devil Anse Hatfield that was in T.C. Crawford's book, and it was Devil Anse sitting around the fireplace, and he was talking to T.C. Crawford, and they said all his family gathered around, and what a patriarch he was. The old family circle, Anderson, Devil Anse Hatfield. This man had a presence, and apparently when he strode into a group or into a room, he attracted attention immediately. Yeah, probably because he's always packing a gun. Everyone's attention. When a reporter from New York, T.C. Crawford, visited, and when the feud became famous, and he portrayed the family circle. Now, T.C. Crawford wrote this. Guys, we've done a whole segment, a series on T.C. Crawford. We're just going to do this short video. Anytime we see these things as they're reposted and reposted, we're going to still comment on them. For the people that don't want to go back through 400 videos and find the T.C. Crawford videos, which they're interesting, but we're going to do short videos on them just to catch them up, and maybe it will entice them enough that they will go back and look at the bigger picture, the bigger video where we covered it. But of course, T.C. Crawford wrote the book. He described Devil Anse sitting in front of the fireplace in the center of the circle in the log cabin, surrounded by his sons, his grandchildren, and the women of the family. Author and historian, if you can call her that, Altina Waller, Ph.D., post-hole digger, I guess, because I don't know if it relates to any kind of research she's looking at me, but I'm serious. That's poor old Altina. She got on the History Channel, and she wrote a book in 1988 called The True Story, or the Truth, or something like that. And she didn't even know Randall McCoy, if he served, or what side he served on, or anything else. I mean, it's just, but says she done all this research. We also done several videos on Altina Waller. You can look up. And guys, once again, when we do these stories, if we say anything that you can prove us wrong on, that we've misstated, we've said something, Sheila puts it at the back of every video, please notify us with proof, and we'll change it and apologize if we're wrong. I'm a proud person. I don't mind to apologize when I'm wrong, but I wouldn't want to come on here and make these videos if I was going to have to apologize for everything that I say. So I'm pretty right. Poor Altina, she didn't do a lot of research on her book. What she did, she just copied from other books. This artistic rendering depicts the meager interior of William Anderson, Devil Anse Hatfield's home and the family. Around the rustic fireplace as described and published in the first national book on the feud. You know, Sheila and I have commented several times, there's only two books out there, T.C. Crawford and Sam McCoy, that were there, that talked to Randall McCoy. Sam McCoy rode in the posse with Randall McCoy, Jim McCoy. He tells all, Frank Phillips, he tells all about it. T.C. Crawford met with Devil Anse Hatfield, Cap Hatfield, and others. So this is where you get your story, a story of barbarism in the United States. Armed family members gathered around Devil Anse to discuss the various topics and concerns. The feud story of New York reporter T.C. Crawford, published in 1889. While working on his writing project, Crawford traveled by horseback. He wasn't working on a writing project. He was working on a story, a simple newspaper story. He wrote for the World News out of New York. He was sent down there to do a news story. He stayed down there and talked to Devil Anse so long, and Devil Anse talking, bragging, telling all about it, telling these big bear tales. to somebody that didn't buy what he was selling. And when he went back, he didn't only have enough to write a newspaper story or 2 columns. He had it two separate Sundays, 2 stories running on the Sunday newspaper. But he also had enough to write a book. And he was there. He talked to these people. So my point is there. On this Facebook page, they show this picture. It's over there in T.C. Crawford's book.
Okay.
Of a drawing. He took a sketch artist with him, and they sketched out the family sitting around when Devil Anse gathered around the fireplace and was telling T.C. Crawford all these stories. And that's the print that they put on this Facebook page earlier. They wanted you to see, and he's sitting there talking, and everybody's gathered. It's his family gathered around. It's not neighbors. It's not the city council. It's not the mayor. It's not the governor. It's his family. What else are they going to do? When Paul says, get your butts in here and sit down, I want to talk to you, you go in there and sit down. He wants to talk to you. Now, but what we're going to do, Sheila and I like to show things. We like to show proof. We like to show. So since they brought this story up on T.C. Crawford, we've done a couple of boards throughout our museum. And all she's going to do is hold the camera up there on these boards, and you're going to stop your TV, your remote, and read. Read. These are verbatim. This is not something Fred or Sheila wrote. This is out of T.C. Crawford's book. Now, they want to take one picture of the family gathered around a fireplace and old Devil Anse talking and say, oh, look here, what a great man. When he come into a room, he got attention. Well, this is what T.C. Crawford wrote in his book and in his newspaper, or in the World News when he got back to New York City. And she's just going to hold them there and or scan down them. And you can stop your TV.
I'm trying to get it to where they can read it.
That's
pretty
okay.
good.
That's good. You stop your TV and read each one of these quotes. Now these, if you own T.C. Crawford's book, you can read these right out of the book. They're in there because they're direct quotes taken from his book. But in this Facebook story, they want you to see Devil Anse sitting around a fireplace with his family and brag like T.C. Crawford done a great story. T.C. Crawford's the one that said that Devil Anse, the Hatfields, the West Virginia Hatfields were savages. Devil Anse was barbaric. They were, oh, here's another one.
Okay. I want you to show that
Take
one.
your time.
Yeah, I'm trying to leave it on
Yeah.
long enough so that
Yeah,
I
let
can
'em-
read it just a little bit. So
Guys, I don't, it's not, it's just things that people shows people, and they put this on a Facebook page, and you read some of these comments or some of these stories, and you think, wow, this guy was something. See, they show you, this is Devil Anse Hatfield fan club, and they show you what they want to show you that makes him look good. Now, there's you one article, one little thing where it says he sat around the fireplace. It don't say good or bad. He just says that he demanded attention when he come into a room. Well, some of these quotes may explain why he demands attention. If a man did kill Asa Harmon, he better not admit it and wouldn't be smart to admit it, and different things that he says that T.C. Crawford picked up on. So, and there's another one in here somewhere, but I'm not going to find it or try to find it right now. We got so much stuff in here, it's overwhelming, and where we don't open now and go through it daily, it's hard to come back and find later on. We're going to do one more video on one more paper that was sent to us or that we seen, and these will just be short videos. And once again, always keep an open mind when you're looking at these Facebook pages. I saw a Facebook page a while ago, Hatfield McCoy feud, and they spelled feud wrong, and they had McCoy with small c's. They didn't know how to spell McCoy, and they didn't know how to spell feud. Now, that's a telltale sign. I'm no math major or English major or grammar and all this and that, but if you're going to listen to somebody, you may want to make sure that they know a little bit about what they're talking about instead of just opening a Facebook page and giving you these stories. And guys, this is not one Facebook page. There are several Hatfield McCoy Facebook pages out there. Sheila and I have 2 of them just because we had other sites once upon a time. We just changed them into Hatfield McCoy sites. We don't even post nothing on them except our videos every now and then. But okay, Sheila, let me get you.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great evening. Thanks for watching today. We hope you enjoyed our video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Thanks, guys.